We're finally coming back. UFC 234, 324. Golly, see how long it's been? I'm all wacky and out of the place. Anyways, UFC 324, it's coming back soon, man. And this is the first card back on the old Paramount deal. And I'm excited. I think everybody's excited. We're happy to see it. And I'm going to go over the main card, right? I think this whole card in general is pretty solid, right? There's some good sneaky little fights on here, like what a name. Anyways, there's a lot of good fights on here. And we just like to break down the main event, keep it simple, keep it short and sweet for you, okay? But I will break down this one on the prelims. Umar versus Figueiredo. This is a free win for Umar. I've been saying this for a while. Figueiredo, no offense, back in his day, he was a scary guy. But as of today, he just ain't got it like that no more, okay? I'm being honest. I don't think he's got it no more. I think he's a free win for anybody in the top 5. It's such a free win for Umar. I almost want to be like, Umar, why you get this easy fight? After you beat him, you're going to have to fight one more before you get a title shot. That's how salty I am. And maybe they'll do that if Sugar gets it done and gets a title shot first. Anyway, Umar's going to get it done. Probably create some highlight reels. Maybe get a finish. Likely, I'm sure. If this fight's even competitive, I'll be surprised. So that's where I stand on it. Umar's going to dominate. It's simple, right? That's an easy pick. Now, Arnold Allen, Gene Silva. I think this is going to be a banger fight, man. Arnold's a tough scrapper himself, but I just think Gene Silva's the man right now. He came off that Diego Lopez fight, and he just got sloppy, he got lazy, he got weird in there. He was like admiring his work, looked like, am I going to get a clip out of this? Let me go in there and just, now I've got spinning elbow. Like, if he stays locked in and stops with the whole whatever weirdness he's got going on in his dome, this guy's a monster, man. He was in there with, you're telling me if he fights Diego Lopez 10 times, they're all 10 going in Diego's way? No way. Like, they could go 5-5. Like, Gene Silva, let's just stay a little more locked in. And this guy's a monster. He's a dog, He likes to bark. He can be a better dog if he's just locked in, okay? I think he's going to get it done. Arnold Allen, probably a decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if Gene Silva TKOs him later. This guy's scary guy, I'm on the Gene Silva train even after the loss to Diego Lopez. Okay. Now, this fight here, I decided I wanted to go in depth on the breakdown, so I go ahead and do it on the second channel, the women's MMA channel I have. And I have an hour and a half breakdown coming out for that one, so tune in for that. But for you guys here, I'll say Rose gets it done, okay? Moving on. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. Now, are you with me with this? We want Derek to win, of course, but I just think Waldo's going to get it done. This guy's an active heavyweight. He's closing the gap on these boys who only fight once a year. This guy's good, man. He's good. You cannot like him. He is good, and he's active. That's the biggest thing, man. You're healthy and you're active. I'm going to root for you because you're going to go into each fight with a little bit of momentum and in shape. A lot of these heavyweights, they don't get in shape until it's time to fight. This guy here, he's clearly in shape enough to fight if he's fighting often. So I got Waldo, probably decision. Maybe he'll get a TKO. Depends where Derek Lewis's head is at. But Lewis has always got that bomb in his right hand. So you never know. But I just think Waldo's going to get it done. Okay, now let's move on to this one. The Sugar Show versus Song Yadong. Now, make or break for Sugar Sean, okay? This is it, man. You got to get this one done if you want to stick around in the sport. And I do think he does. I think he gets it done. I got Sugar Sean. No surprise here. I just think Song Yadong, he's a good contender. He is a good contender. He's fought the who's who in the division. He's been around a long time. But he has also lost to a lot of the who's who, right? He doesn't really beat the who's who. He goes out there and has a good decision with them, good little competitive fight with them, but he doesn't often beat them. I think it'll be more or less the same here with Sugar Sean. I think he's going to go out there. Maybe Song Yadong will have some success, have some moments, maybe get a round off him. But I just think Sugar Sean's going to point him up, outstrike him. The quickness, the volume, I think he's going to get it done. And when he does, we know what's next for him. He's going to jump that queue and get that title shot. We'll see. But I got Sugar Sean in this one. And now this is where we might ruffle up some feathers, okay? I'm not going to waste your time. I'm picking Justin Gaethje, okay? I'm picking Justin Gaethje here. This he's been in the game a long time. He's fought the best. He's beaten a lot of the best guys in the division. He's a legitimate top contender. And, he's coming off a win. If this was after the Max fight, right after the Max fight, I probably would have picked Patty. But he just came back, got a win, got some momentum, shook off the KO loss to Max Holloway, and he's back. Patty is good. He's good. Okay, don't get me wrong. If Patty goes out there and and gets it done, I won't entirely be surprised. The thing I'm surprised about is so many people are picking Patty to just go out there and dominate. Justin's old. He's going to get ragdolled and choked out. Patty's got this all day long. It's like, are you crazy? Like, don't get me wrong. Of course, we've seen Justin, his way to lose this fight is going to be in the jiu-jitsu. But I'm hopeful. I'm hoping, that Justin Gaethje, having fought Khabib and having fought Charles, has realized, hey, man, I might need to sharpen up my jiu-jitsu. Oh, I know Patty's way to beat me is jiu-jitsu, so let me go ahead and make defensive grappling here. I'm assuming he's doing the right things here. This guy is a vet in the game. He's a crafty vet, as they say. And we know what Justin's about. We've seen him fight the best guys. Patty, well, we can look at his resume, right? The best win on there is Michael Chandler. Like, okay. And don't get me wrong, I picked Michael Chandler in that fight. I will admit that here. And the reason I picked him is just because, like, what has Patty done to make you think he's going to go dominate a top 5 guy, Justin Gaethje, look at the records, okay? Look at who they fought. Patty's best wins. I mean, we got Michael Chandler on there. We got Tony Ferguson on there. We got Bobby Green on there. You're telling me, first off, excuse me, I'm burping a little bit. First off, Justin Gaethje, he beat both those guys. He beat Chandler. He beat Tony. He beat better versions of those guys. He beat the younger versions. He beat Tony when Tony was on the win streak at his prime, right? He beat Chandler when Chandler was, he was a little younger, closer to his prime. Like, and Bobby Green, like, you don't think Justin Gaethje beats Bobby Green? I mean, all the guys Patty has beat, Justin would beat. I'm getting freaking riled up over here. And I just think he's going to go out there and he's going to show Patty levels. Like, he's going to show him, like, this is what happens when you fight a legitimate top 5 guy who's been in the game, who's fought the best, who's beaten the best. I'm that guy. What have you done to prove that you're the guy to beat me? That's what we're going to find out, okay? And when you look at where they are in their careers, as far as, outside of fighting, really, I mean, think about it. People are saying, well, this is like a younger contender on the rise versus the older vet who's probably on his way out. Okay, I'll hear you for that. But let me say this. What are these guys doing? Well, they both don't fight very often. They both only want these big-name fights, big-time fights. They both will only do long camps, no short notice fights. They both will kind of blow up between camp. Like, they're both, how many times I got to say that? Like, at the same spot in their career where they're both probably training about the same amount, probably thinking about the fight game the same amount. So that's why it's like, when they're similar in that, the only difference is a few years in age, but the experience on Justin Gaethje here is just so high. I think he's going to get it done. I think he's going to win, man. Don't get me wrong, I do kind of want Patty to win for the health of the sport and because there's a big fights with him if he does. But, man, he's good, man. People are sleeping on this guy. He's good. And if Patty beats him, then, I mean, that'll show me a lot. But that's it, That's the video, guys. We're back. We're coming back. We made some picks. I hope you agree. You probably didn't. Maybe you did. And I'll probably bounce on back here afterwards when they're done and break down why I was correct or incorrect. So I'm excited. The UFC is back. And let's make it quicker. Let's go. Come on.